Ciao doodles! So welcome to an amazing dish. This is classic and ultimate fusion cooking. So this is a Stroganoff Linguine. Stroganoff, traditionally made with beef, comes from Russia. This is mixed with linguine to come together to the ultimate incredible delicious. And instead of beef, we are using beefy oyster mushrooms. Yeah, we're going to show you how to make little kind of mushroom strips that are incredibly like flavor bombs. They look like beef. This is epic. This is delicious. Stay tuned to the end. Here we go. Okay, so step one, we've got 700 grams of oyster mushrooms. Use whatever mushrooms you want. Oyster we find to be one of the meatiest, and as you know, if you've been watching our videos, we love oyster mushrooms. So first step we're going to do is we're going to cut them into strips, and the main reason, because traditionally in a stroganoff it's beef strips, so we're going to recreate a way of turning mushrooms to look very like beef and that will carry that similar, just strong umami, incredibly delicious flavor. Yeah, super tasty. Okay, so we've prepped our mushrooms. We've got 700 grams. As we said, we've used oyster. I'm going to go in with a tablespoon of oil, a generous tablespoon, and we'll go in with a tablespoon of tamari. Tamari is delicious, and it goes well with mushrooms. Yummy, umami. That was a generous tablespoon. The tamari is going to make the mushrooms slightly darker in colour, so they're going to look more like the traditional beef strip. And wait till you see, they do come out remarkably beefy looking. And really, we just want to marinate it right the way through in a bowl. I've got a pan on a high heat just to move things along, and I'm going to go in with a tablespoon and a half of oil. Okay, so here we go. We're going to go in with the full 700 grams in one go. These are going to reduce right down. So first step, we're going to wait. We're going to cook them for a couple of minutes, and they'll reduce right down. And then we're going to use the weighted pot technique to further compound the flavor. Okay, so now we're going to take, this technique is so fantastic and really good with mushrooms. So take a large pot, and we're going to use the weighted pot technique. Just literally leave it there, and it's going to compound the flavors and really ensure the bottom gets really charred and delicious. So we're going to leave these for about 5 to 7 minutes and not stir them. It's on a medium heat and just leave it. And you might feel like we're being negligent, but just bear with us. It's going to caramelize, it's going to crisp up, and it's going to look like beef strips by the time it's finished. Okay, meanwhile, we have going to take another frying pan, pop it on a high heat. And obviously bear with us, if you don't have 3 pans like we have, you can do it all in one pan, you just need more patience. So we prepped one leek, that's 200 grams of leek. With leeks, make sure to cut it lengthwise and clean inside a leek, because often a leek has kind of sediment or little bits of soil hiding. We've used the white and the green of the leek because both have fantastic flavours. So we're going to add these into that pan. Hot, is it? Yeah. Okay, we've got 2 cloves of garlic and we've got 1 leek. That's 200 grams of leek, chopped nice and finely. We're going to allow that cook down and brown. So it's been 5 minutes with our mushrooms. We had to kind of nearly stand on our hands in terms of patience because I was so excited. Let's take the pot off and just give them a stir around. You'll see. Whoa! Oh! So this turns into like beef strips. So see, they've really charred up the side that was down. So what we're trying to do is just unearth them all, take them all back up, and we're going to put the pot back on to really compound the flavour again. And again, that's on a medium heat, not a high heat. So we have 4 litres of boiling water. I'm going to go with a generous pinch of salt, no oil into our water. In essence, you want your pasta water to be the same degree of salinity as seawater. I've got 500 grams of linguine. In it goes. Beautiful. Okay, so leek is fried down. Once it starts to brown, I've got 100 ml of veg stock. I'm just going to add in a little bit at a time. Just going to help deglaze the pan. It's going to help compound a bit of flavour. I'm going to add it all in now. A little pinch of salt is really going to help as well. And while I'm at it, just for flavour, I'm going to go in with a tablespoon of tamari. So we're just checking our mushrooms just to make sure they don't overcook. Wow, look at all that flavour. So you can see it's really delicious flavour. It does look like bacon or chicken or chard or whatever. Super flavoursome. Okay, so I'm just going to take out about 1/3 of these mushrooms because we're going to use these for garnish. Let's say 1/3 to half of them. We want to leave some just for the pretty kind of garnishing shots at the end. That's turned off the heat now. Okay, time to make our cashew cream. So this is going to be the essence of our stroganoff, and it's going to really help bring it together. We have 100 grams of cashew nuts. In they go. I'm going to put in a pinch of garlic powder, so probably about a teaspoon. Garlic powder is easier than using fresh garlic. I'm going to go in with 500 ml of oat milk or non-dairy milk of choice. Oat's nice, kind of helps give a creaminess to it. So that's half a litre. Decent pinch of salt. Juice of half a lemon, just put your hand out just to catch any pips. And then pop the lid on and blend it. You can do this in a food processor or a blender, whichever you have. Okay, we've blended our sauce until it's come together. It looks kind of nice and creamy. It is quite runny, but don't worry, as it cooks in the pan, it's going to reduce and thicken significantly. Okay, so we're using our big pan again. We've got it back on a high heat. We really want to incorporate as much of this kind of charring as possible. So in goes our full amount of our sauce. And just make sure and scrape any flavor off the bottom. So this is, as you might know, may or not deglazing. It's just deglazing any flavor off the bottom and incorporating it into our cream. We're going to add in our leek. And again, try to incorporate any flavor, any charring that's in the bottom of the pan. And the reason why we do use 2 pans is just so you do get more charring and more browning. If you were to do it in 1 pan, it's just going to take you a little longer. Stroganoff traditionally has mustard in it. We're going to put 4 tablespoons of mustard in it. Might seem like lots, but don't worry, it complements the sauce fabulously. Okay, so the pasta's boiled, it's nice and soft and still a decent bit of al dente to it. So I'm gonna, instead of draining it into a colander, I'm just gonna use a tongs to drain it. Just make sure and mind your hand. And the pasta water is gonna thicken or thin the tomato sauce, and it's gonna naturally create an emulsion. Tomato sauce? Or our sauce, sorry. Stroganoff sauce. The Stroganoff sauce is naturally gonna mix with the pasta water to create a lovely creamy sauce. If the sauce is starting to look a little thin, all we're going to do is just take a little bit of that pasta water, and it's already been seasoned, remember, so don't worry, it's not really going to dilute flavor. It's just going to help you incorporate it, it's going to thin it out and allow you to be in control of the viscosity of your sauce. That was a nice word. So I'd go in another bit. There we go. Okay. So I've probably added about 50 ml. Okay, last and final thing, take some greens of choice. We're going with basil. You could go with whatever you like, thyme, mint. Any kind of Italian. I typically like Italian. Obviously said this is a fusion cooking, so you could use whatever you want.
Russian.
Chive would be nice too. Okay, so lastly, just as a garnish, you're gonna go with your, they almost look like bacon bits, but
more like beef strips.
Yeah, the fried mushroom, it just looks so really good. Oh. Okay, dudes, we're thoroughly enjoying our series, really are, like this pasta month. Let us know what other type of series you do, because it's forcing us to learn more. We're really enjoying it. Anything you would want us to do, we would love to, because obviously this whole channel is based around trying to serve you and try to inspire you to cook more vegan, healthy, delicious food. That is incredibly tasty. It stacks up in flavor. It's really fancy. It's impressive. It's delicious, and it's really worth the effort. Comment below, let us know if you want more fusion cooking, because I really find this fascinating, interesting. And the nature of vegan cooking is to kind of expand, push the boundaries.
Or let us know what series you like. Obviously, we've done a month of burgers for Burgery. We've got Marcheroni now, which is all pastas. Let us know what you want to.
And what's April going to be? April?
I don't know.
Anyway, thanks for watching. Thank you for subscribing and sending loads of love.
Cheers. Ciao. Big love to you. Bye.